Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to tackle a huge idea from Malcolm Gladwell's book Outliers, and it all starts with a pretty provocative question. What if everything we think we know about success is just plain wrong? Let's get into it.
I mean, we all love that classic rags to riches story, right? You know the one. The self-made hero who pulls themselves up by their bootstraps, succeeding with nothing but pure grit and talent. It's the story we tell ourselves about what it takes to make it big.
But what if that's not the whole picture? In fact, Malcolm Gladwell argues that that story isn't just incomplete, it's basically a myth. He says we've been looking at success completely wrong, and the real story, well, it's a lot more surprising. All right, so to kick things off, let's dive into a really strange puzzle. And it all starts on an ice rink in the world of elite Canadian hockey. So what you're looking at here is the roster for a top-tier Canadian junior hockey team, the Medicine Hat Tigers. And yeah, on the surface, it just looks like a list of super talented young players. But there's a secret hidden in this simple table, a secret that helps explain their success. Now, at first glance, it really does just look like a bunch of names and dates, but there's something extraordinary hiding in plain sight in this data. Go on, take a look at their birthdays, specifically the months. See if anything jumps out at you. Okay, so when you actually chart out all those birthdays, the pattern just smacks you in the face. It's undeniable. A huge, totally disproportionate number of these elite players are born in January, February, or March. And no, that is absolutely not a coincidence. It's a powerful hidden advantage. And the reason why is, well, it's surprisingly simple. The cutoff date for youth hockey leagues in Canada is January 1st. So think about it. A kid born on January 2nd is in the same league as a kid born on December 30th. When you're 9 or 10 years old, that's a massive difference in physical maturity. So who gets picked for the all-star teams? The bigger, more coordinated kids. They get better coaching, more practice time, and that small early advantage just snowballs into something huge. So that initial leg up doesn't just make you a better player right away. It creates an opportunity, specifically an opportunity to practice. A lot. And this leads us straight into one of the most famous ideas from the entire book, the magic number for becoming a true expert. Gladwell highlights research that shows across all kinds of fields, this number just keeps popping up. We're talking about Mozart composing music, the Beatles playing these insane, grueling shows in Hamburg, Bill Gates programming for just hours and hours on end as a kid. What's the common thread? It's an absolutely enormous amount of practice. And here's the crucial takeaway. Raw talent is not enough, not even close. The kids who were born later in the year might have been just as talented, but they never got that special opportunity to rack up those 10,000 hours. It was that early, totally arbitrary advantage, their birthday, that opened the door for them to get the practice that makes you a master. I mean, this just illustrates the core idea so perfectly, doesn't it? It's that intense preparation, which is only possible because of those special opportunities, that really creates an outlier. Success isn't just something you're born with. It's built, hour by hour, through thousands of hours of hard work. But wait, opportunity and practice, that's only part of the story. Gladwell's next point goes even deeper, digging right into the soil of our ancestry. He argues that success is also shaped by these powerful, invisible legacies that we inherit from our culture. And let's be clear, this isn't about genetics. It's about the attitudes, the values, the work habits that get passed down from one generation to the next. So to show us what he means, he compares the work ethic that comes from two totally different kinds of farming. First, you have Western European peasants. For them, work was seasonal. You'd work like crazy during planting and harvest, but then winter was this long stretch of doing, well, not much. And your effort didn't always equal your reward, right? A single bad frost could wipe out your entire year's work. But then you have Southern Chinese rice farmers. For them, the work was constant, complex, and year-round. A rice paddy isn't just a field. It's this incredibly intricate garden that needs dawn to dusk attention. And here's the key. Every extra bit of effort you put in directly resulted in a bigger harvest. And that fundamental difference in the nature of the work creates a profound difference in worldview. You get this proverb, which isn't just about work hard. No, it's about the deep-seated belief that your effort and your reward are directly connected. That attitude, that hard, meaningful work will pay off, that becomes a cultural legacy.
And Gladwell argues that this mindset, born from the rice paddy, gets passed down for generations. It can even shape how you approach learning centuries later, maybe explaining why students from these cultures often show incredible persistence in tough subjects like math, where effort really is the key.
Okay, so let's put all the pieces together. You've got the lucky birth dates, the 10,000 hours of practice, and these deep cultural legacies. And when you combine them, that old picture we had of this self-made hero just completely falls apart.
See, success isn't just about how smart or talented you are. It's really a gift. It's a product of your history, your community, all those lucky breaks, and the opportunities you were given to actually put in the hard work. An outlier, Gladwell says, is someone who was given a chance and had the strength and presence of mind to grab it with both hands.
And that really makes you think, doesn't it? It suggests that our own stories, our successes, our failures, are way more complex and honestly way more interesting than we probably give them credit for. It makes you wonder, what are the hidden advantages and lucky breaks that have shaped your story? So we hope this breakdown gave you a totally new way to think about success, both out there in the world and in your own life. If you found this valuable, do us a favor and hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps us keep bringing you more of these big ideas. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.